Alright guys, so we got a 2016 Toyota 4Runner today, and we're going to be replacing the high beams, fog lights, front turn signals, rear turn signals, and the reverse lights. So let's get to it and we'll show you how we're going to do everything. The only one that today we could not replace was the low beams due to the way that the actual headlights designed. These go in a diagonal section, and it just does not clear the caps when we try to put our bulbs in it. So unfortunately at this moment for those low beams we don't have anything. So once we get something made for this vehicle, we'll make sure to post that up as soon as possible. But at this moment, once again, we're going to be doing the high beams with our LA 9005s. We're going to be doing the fog lights with the LA H11s. Turn signals in the front will be the T7443s in amber. We got our T7440s in the rear, and we're going to be using our new T15s, which are going to be much brighter than the current L series T15s. So guys, hang in there and we'll show you how to do everything. So now we're going to be replacing the high beams on this 4Runner. It's going to be very simple, as you can see right there. It's a simple unclip, disconnect. Just like that. Just make sure you get it good, because if you don't press it correctly, it won't come out. So just make sure you get that correctly, and then counterclockwise to remove. These are 9005s, just like that. It'll say in the back of the bulb as well. Well, not this one at least, but it's a 9005. We're gonna put that to the side, and we're gonna be using our LA 9005 bulbs in here. We're gonna put this in here, line it up. As you can see, there's one big tab right here, and then two on the side. So make sure you get that lined up correctly. It's gonna be like this. And just turn to lock it in place. At this point, what you're gonna do is just connect it. Your main harness, I'm not sure if it'll be the same on all vehicles, but you got a solid green wire and a white with the black stripe, and that's gonna be your negative, and the green one's gonna be your positive. So just match those. Okay, just like that. And you pretty much completed the installation. I'm gonna light it up real quick just to make sure it's actually installed correctly. So we got power on this, so it's lighting up, everything's good. You saw the fan actually just stopped right now, so everything's working, we're good to go. And you're gonna be using the same procedure on the other side. Very quick to do, less than 5 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, feel free to let us know, and we'll hope to catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Okay, today we're working on this 2016 Toyota 4Runner, and we're going to be replacing the fog lights. We're starting on the driver's side because it's much easier to look at and actually be able to demonstrate how we do this. So pretty much what you're going to do is just remove 3 10mm screws that hold your fender liner. That would give you access to the actual bolt, which is where you can see my hand going through. And then all you're going to do is reach for the actual plug. You're going to push the clip inwards and then pull down, just like that. And then you're gonna just counterclockwise to remove the bulb. Take that out, put that to the side, and then you're gonna get your new bulb, which is we're gonna be using our LA H11s. Put in here, just like that, line them up correctly. Just like that, it's installed, very simple, direct replacement. And then what you're gonna do, these cables are actually color coded. It's a little bit dark in here, but I think it's a yellow cable, a solid yellow cable, and a white with the brown stripe. So the solid yellow is gonna be your power, and the other one's gonna be your negative. So you just match that up to the plug, just like that. And then we're gonna test. We're gonna light it up. If it turns on, awesome. If it doesn't, simply disconnect it, flip the connector over, reconnect again, and you should be good to go. So let's light these up. And there you have it. You want to make sure that those chips are facing left and right so you can get the proper light output. And just a quick comparison, we can show the wall just now so you can see how that looks. So we already have the passenger side completed, so you can see right now that both the LEDs at the top, you got your halogen low beams, which are also H11s. And now we're going to move on to the passenger and show you real quick how we did it, so like that you get an idea, because it is a little bit more different with the driver's side. So we want to make sure you know what you're getting into once you start, okay? So like I was saying, the passenger side is a little bit more tricky because as you can see right now, we're on the inside of the actual bumper. There's this cover that covers the actual back of the headlight, not the headlight, the actual fog light itself. So to get to this, you actually have to kind of like snake your hand under here and then reach for the original bulb, take that out, and then put in your new one, okay? So it's a little bit trickier, but just take your time, you can get it done. It'll help out if you can pull out the camera real quick just to show you. We actually completely unclipped the actual fender liner. We got it from all the way from the bottom to midway to where the actual bottom fender meets the, not the fender, the bottom bumper meets the fender. We totally removed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 millimeter screws that will allow you to pull the whole flap back. And then like that, you can actually get more space and a better angle to reach those bulbs without hurting yourself. So there's two ways you can do that. You can do this, removing the whole, most of the panel, so like that you can reach in there, or you can snake your hand through the bottom of the bumper and get to it. Either way will work. It's just one's more painful than the other. So just take your time with it. You can get it done. Don't hurt yourself while you're doing this. So try to go the easy route. It takes a little bit more longer because you gotta remove those bolts, but trust me, you don't want to have an aching hand or arm later. But other than that, that's how you install the bulb on the passenger side. We are done with this. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to let us know. We'll be more than happy to help you out. And guys, we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks. So earlier we completed the fog lights on this 4Runner. Now we're going to be replacing the actual turn signals over here. With your panel removed, you're going to just reach for it. It's literally right next to the fender. So right here, if you see my hand, use that counterclockwise to remove that. And that's your bulb right there. This is going to be a 7443, and we're going to be using our T-Series 7443 bulbs, the non-hyper flash bulbs, okay? So let me get a glove right now or a microfiber cloth so I can remove this because we don't want to get these dirty. They're so good. And then I'll replace it. All right, so I got myself a clean rag. I'm gonna pull this off just like that. I'm gonna put this to the side, get our new bulbs. These are T7443s in amber. These are standard sockets, so you don't need to see case. Just line it up correctly. Plug it in, and we're gonna test it because the polarities do matter on these bulbs, so let's check it out. Good. Alright, so as you can see, they're lit up. So we're just gonna put it back in its place and continue to the other side. Alright, so just like that, we locked it in. So that one's done, and it's the same procedure on the driver's side. And we're gonna move on to the actual turn signal. The turn signal is gonna be a 7440. It's just gonna be a single filament bulb, and we're gonna be using our T-Series 7440s as well. These are gonna be the pure amber bulbs, and we're gonna disconnect that. That's gonna be the very top one. So let's get this out real quick. Okay. There we go. Okay, so it's gonna be that one right there. So we're gonna get our cloth again. Reach for the bulb, pop it out. Okay, there you go. Put our new bulb. And same thing, these are polarity sensitive, so connect it one way, test it first. So I'm gonna light that up real quick. There we go, we got it on the first try. In case it doesn't light up on the first try, same thing, just disconnect it, flip it over, reconnect, and test again. And then once you got that working, reinsert back into its housing. Just like that, you heard it lock. We're done. You're gonna be doing the same procedure on the driver's side or passenger side, this depending where you start it, and we'll show you how that looks once we're done. Alright guys, so now we're in the back. We're going to be replacing the rear turn signals and the backup light at the same time. They're all in the same location. So to get to that, it's pretty simple. It's just going to be behind this panel right here. I recommend using something flat or like a plastic trim remover. It helps prevent any scratching. Get it in there, pop it loose just like that, and it pops out. So we're going to put that to the side. And then the very first one you're going to find is actually a reverse light, which is right here. It's a backup light. It's going to be a T15. Okay, if I pull that out, you see it right there. So we're gonna take that one off first. Get our cloth right here. Pull this out just like that. Put that right here. And we're gonna be using our new T-Series T15. So these are gonna be much brighter than the current T15s we have available right now. So let's pop these in real quick. I'm going to test it, and we can please put it on reverse. Alright, cool. So good example. Right now, on the other side, the driver's side is actually lit up, but it's not lighting up here. So simply disconnect it, flip it over, reconnect again, and there you have it. So you know it's working fine. So these are polarity sensitive. So if you have this issue, just like I did, just disconnect it, flip it over, and reconnect. Okay. So now that we have that there, knowing that's working, we can put this back into the socket.
Searching for your prize, but is it even there to find? Is there a chance for me to learn your memories? Will I slowly lose my mind?